Hi and welcome to Love Doing Yoga on this Friday evening. Hope you are looking forward to a nice Easter break ahead and plenty of chocolate on Sunday. Nice flowing practice for us today. So as always throughout the practice, listen to your body and only do what feels right for you today. Let us begin our practice lying down. Making yourself comfortable on your mat. Letting the feet flop out to the side. Allowing the body to soften and relax into the mat. As you let go of your day and everything that's going on in your life. And just bring yourself to the mat. Being aware of the security the mat offers you. And let your attention go to your breath. As you inhale through your nose, filling your belly, pause. And then exhale through your nose. Extending that exhale. And taking 3 more breaths here like this. And then when you're ready, bending your knees, rolling over onto your side, make your way all the way up to stand at the top of your mat. Standing in mountain pose, so the toes together, heels just a little bit apart. As you stand up nice and tall, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, turn the palms outwards to allow the chest to just open. And take 1 more breath here. And then drawing the hands onto the hips with the left leg, just let it step out to the side, to the front, to the side, to the back, and to the center. And doing that again, to the side, to the front, to the side, to the back, the center. 1 more time. Side, front, side, back, side, center. And the same now with the right foot, to the side, to the front, to the side, to the back, to the side, to the center. And again. One more time. And back to the center, and then stepping those feet so they're hip width apart. Let's draw the right arm up past the ear and take a bend to the left. Taking 2 more breaths here, with each breath just getting a little deeper into that bend, really feeling that stretch all along the right side of the body. And then clasping both hands together, see can you get deeper still. And coming back to upright, raise the arms over the head, sweeping them out to the side. come into a forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to. And lengthen through the spine, so draw the chest away from the thighs. Forward fold again, back towards the thighs, bend the knees, come all the way up. Bring the hands behind you now, clasping them. Draw them away from the body. One more breath. And then releasing the hands, draw that right arm up past the ear to between your shoulder blades. With your left hand, just encourage that elbow to come back a little further, that hand to go a little deeper down your back. Getting a nice stretch in that upper arm. One more breath. And releasing it down, let's draw the left arm up and take a bend to the right. One more breath here. And then clasping both hands together, see can you get a slightly deeper bend. Coming back to upright again, drawing those hands behind the back, draw them away. Releasing the hands, raise them up over the head, sweeping them out to the side into your forward fold. Getting a little deeper this time. And lengthening through the spine, draw the chest away from the thighs. And back into your forward fold. Bend the knees. Come all the way up, this time with the left hand, bringing it down between the shoulder blades. Encouraging it with the right arm to get that stretch in the upper left arm. And one more breath here. And release the arm. Step the right foot across to the left side of the mat and the left foot across to the right side. Trying to stay fairly stable as you do. Clasp the fingers together. Draw the arms up and the gaze back. So we get a nice upper body stretch. And releasing that, let's take that over to the other side. So left foot over to right side, right foot over to left side, clasping those fingers together. Draw them up over the head. Raise the gaze, open the body. One more breath here. And releasing the hands. Coming back to stand at the top of the mat once again, feet hip width apart, raising the arms up over the head, sweeping them out, forward fold, getting deeper again. Inhale, exhale, as you deepen the fold. And then lengthening the spine, drawing the chest away from the thighs. And forward fold again. Bend the knees and come all the way up. From here, keeping the arms up in the air, bring the toes together, the heels a little bit apart, and come down into a chair pose, so pushing the hips back, keeping the knees behind the toes. Take 3 breaths here. Remembering to recruit that core as you exhale, drawing up the pelvic floor, belly button in and up. And let the arms come behind you as you keep the legs in the same position. And now bringing the hands into prayer, shift the weight into the right foot. Step the left leg across onto your right thigh, flexing that left foot. One more breath here. And letting the left foot come down. Keeping the same position with the legs, let's draw the right leg up and across. One more breath. And letting that right foot come down. Again, still keeping the legs as they are. Let the right hand come down onto the mat. Draw the left hand up. So we're making a nice T shape with the arms. One more breath. And let's take that over to the other side. And bringing it down. Coming all the way up to stand, just step those feet hip width apart. Raise the arms up, taking a breath. Clasp the fingers together, drawing them back, raise the gaze for a breath. Coming back to center, let's take a bend to the left. Back to center. And a bend to the right. Coming back to center, releasing the hands as we sweep down into a forward fold. Coming into your lengthened spine. Forward fold again. Letting the hips drop down. Draw the left hand up. And then the right hand. Then drawing both arms up, staying in your chair pose, wide-legged chair pose. Let the arms sweep behind you. And come all the way up Good, let's flow through that again. So from here, raising the arms straight up over the head, taking a breath. Clasping the hands together, drawing them back, raise the gaze. Coming back through center to take a bend to the left. And back to the center. A bend to the right. Back to the center, releasing the hands as you sweep them out to come into forward fold. Lengthening through the spine. Forward fold again. Letting the hips drop down. Raise the right hand up. Following it with the gaze. And then taking that over to the other side. Coming back to the center, keeping the legs as they are, raising the torso and the arms. And draw those arms behind you. And come all the way up to stand, bringing those hands into prayer. Good, well done. Let's take a tree pose now. So shifting the weight into the right foot, turn that left foot at a right angle and putting the foot either on the calf or on the thigh. Find your tree pose, keeping that knee at a right angle. Find your gaze point. Standing up tall, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. One more breath here. And then releasing the foot. Let's take that to the other side. So shifting the weight into the left foot, turning that right foot at a right angle. So your knee is pointing away from you, away from the front at a right angle. Drawing that leg up to the calf or the thigh. And then finding your stillness. Keeping that right knee at the right angle. One more breath. And then releasing that right foot to bring it down onto the mat, sweeping those arms up over the head and all the way down to a forward fold. And from here, we're going to step back into a downward dog. You can pedal your way in nice and slowly. Find the length in the spine, pushing back towards the back of the mat. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Let's take one more breath here. And stretch that right leg up behind you for a breath. Step the the right foot in front for a low lunge. And framing the foot, we're going to go from here back into our downward dog. So curl the toes on the back foot, step the right foot back, downward dog. And stretch the left leg up, holding it here for a breath. And step it through, low lunge. And again, coming from your low lunge back into your downward dog. 3 breaths here. And stretching that right leg up. Step it through for low lunge. And again back into your downward dog. With each breath, lengthening that spine a little bit more. Stretching the left leg up. And step it through, low lunge. And from here, framing the foot once again. This time we're stepping back into our plank. Having those shoulders over the ears. Sorry, the shoulders over the wrists. Keeping a softness in the elbows. And one more breath here. Bring the knees down and push back into a child's pose with your arms out long. And one more breath here. And let's make our way around to sit, sitting up tall, toes pointing upwards, feet flexed as we fold forward here. Bend your knees as much as you need to, allowing the upper body to make its way down towards your knees. One more breath. And then drawing yourself back up to sit, bending those knees. Let's lift these feet up off the mat for a boat pose. Two more breaths here. And letting the feet come down, lowering the back down onto the mat as we lift up into a bridge pose. Pressing into the mat with your feet, slowly drawing your hips, your pelvis away from the mat and each vertebrae. I'm taking 3 breaths here. And then lowering yourself down onto your mat, bring the arms into a T, let the knees fall over to the right and the gaze to the left. And then let's take that over to the other side. And coming back through center, bring the arms down by your sides, palms facing upwards for your final resting pose. Let the feet just flop out to the side as you just rest and relax. Letting go of your feet and your legs. Letting go of your glutes and pelvis. And the whole back of your body and shoulder blades. The front of your body, chest and shoulders. Letting go of your arms and your hands. Your head, face, jaw and chin. The whole of your body, just let it go. And take time here for gratitude. Gratitude for all that is good in your life today. And let your attention now go to your breath. As you inhale through your nose into your belly, pause, and then exhale. Keeping your attention on your breath for the next few minutes.